Hello, my darlings. It is me, Bollywood superstar Sanj Napoor, and this is my exclusive interview with the Total Obvious Comedy channel to tell you all about my fabulous life. Well, it was very difficult for me to get into this industry. You see, my father was a director, my mother was a producer, so I had to have a very difficult conversation with them and discussion. And I had to say to them, Mummy, Daddy, I want to be film star. And they said that is absolutely fine, son. We were waiting for you to get into the film. So it took me a good week to think about whether I want to be a film star. Before that, I wanted to be a sportman, but sport isn't for me. That's not for the fabulous like me, you see. When you're fabulous like us movie stars, my mother and father, they saw that in me. Then I was born with the excellence that shows how great I am. But it also comes with this great modesty, which I show to all of my fans who do love me. They adore me, you see. And that is why I am the superstar that I am today. So I spoke to my parents, and here I am now, speaking to you. I don't really feel inspired by the people because I just look at myself and I look at how my parents were and how I am today. I made my own fortune. I mean, when I came into this world, my parents were only worth about 50, 60 million dollars, US dollar that is. So we were very humble beginnings, as you can see. So when I had to really work from the ground upwards, you see, and that is why I am inspired by my own journey. I am I am my own inspiration. So I look at like for example in my movie film the computer surgeon. I play a very humble man who doesn't have much wealth, and I'm inspired by the character that I play. But that inspirational character only comes from the talent that was genetically put through me from my parents. And of course, I'm very, when I see the fans, I show my humble side because they adore what I do. What I do for the fans, I let them come to watch me shoot, and they sometimes they get to speak to my stunt doubles, and but they what they really like is the dancing, and I'm what you call in the game a triple threat. I can dance, sing, and acting, and do the whole thing. The singing, the dancing, it's second nature to me. You see, and I don't want to come up as big-headed, but I am better than everybody else when it comes to it, and I just want to. I don't want to make any enemies from this. I just want them to know that I am better than them. They should understand this, but let's not be rude about it. And they do understand this, but again, it is the genetics. When I look at people who are born with the amazingness, the fabulousness, you have to be born with it. It can't be something that you just create and you have to work for. Of course, I have worked very hard in getting my movie roles. Sometimes I have to ask my father's friends. Sometimes I doesn't go straight to my father. I have to go to my father's friends in order to get myself a film role, a movie film role. But the fans understand this, the struggles, the absolute struggles that us stars have to go through. Well, the fans. I love the fans. I mean, I remember not too long ago I was driving and I accidentally killed one of them. But as they love me so much, they let me go because I'm a star to them. I'm like their god. So they don't want to see me suffer. I mean, I saw the family who suffered and they asked me for money. Of course, I didn't give it to them because I didn't go in their house or nothing. But, I could feel the love that they were giving me. They didn't show it on their faces, but I felt it inside. I felt the love that they were showing to me. And now I have lived a wonderful career. And of course, I would get in touch with the family, but I have other things. They know how busy I am. And that's why I love the fans. They know, they understand that we, as stars, we do struggle quite a lot. Well, yeah, there are many beautiful, sweetie darlings in my life. I have a I can't be settled down straight away. Of course I do have a wife, but You know what that is. I have the wife at home, but then when I'm on set, sometimes the fans, they want to be close to me, and they love what I do. The sweetie darlings out there, and so they're only human, and to me, I'm like God to them. I'm like God. So they see a star and they can't help themselves. They literally throw themselves at me. They throw themselves, and so I am just a man, and sometimes I have to show them out of politeness. Here, there is my bed, and then we make the magic happen. You see what I mean? I have a pretty normal home life. You see, I am. Like I said, I'm very humble lifestyle I lead. I have my wife at home. I have maybe 3 or 4 kids at home as well, and then I've only got the 16 servants and the 2 cooks. No more than that. As you can see, a very humble life I lead. Nothing too extravagant. I want to be like my fans. I want them to see me as one of them. I don't want them to see me as like above them, even though I probably am. But I want them to see me as like one of them, and so they understand that I'm, I see things from their point of view. You get me now. Oh yes, many people do try to become stars, and some people do say that if you have the connections to become a superstar, like I am, as I am known as the Bollywood superstar of our day, they do say that if you have the connections, you go further. I say there's nothing like the connections get you anywhere. I mean, yes, I've used my connections, but I still had to work hard. I still had to make the phone calls. I still had to call my father's friends. I still had to call my mother's cousins in order to get myself set in movie roles. I still had to talk to people in order to get in there. Just because you failed an audition and I got the role because I know the uncle doesn't make us any different. Doesn't mean you had to work harder and I didn't have to work. I think that is silly talk. I think people who think like that, they're just bitter. They are bitter about us who are just born stars. They're not born into it. Some people have to be born stars in order to make it somewhere. And I'm born fabulous, you see. And when you're born fabulous, you are born star. And that is why I got very far with this. How will I like to be remembered? Well, you see, I look at the life that I had, and I like to think that I will be remembered as something that gave to the others. I gave the people, gave the fans, gave the sweetie darlings, gave them something that they looked forward to, that they enjoyed. I gave them something that made them say, yes, I am happy now. And that's how I want to be remembered, as somebody who did the happiness. I did the happiness here, did the happiness there. And then, hopefully one day, they can reach to be a star like me. One day. Hopefully. Well, thank you for having me, my darlings. Hi, I am Bollywood superstar Sanj Napoor, and thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, I'm just one of you. I am no one special. I am just one of you people who are watching today, and I hope that you tune in soon and check out my latest films. Thank you. Goodbye. Are we done? Now get me my fucking coffee, the bastard! Where the fucking hell is it?